have been drawn to. If you have chosen intuitively, or if you have chosen using the last digit of your birth year, then the last digits for you are 2, 5 and 9. So let's get into your message. This wish fulfillment of yours is written for you in your destiny. This wish is yours no matter what. Okay, so let's get into your message here. Oh, this is one of your callings. This is something you always wanted. Because if you look at this image, this woman is like climbing the ladders and she is like, yes, this is mine, I want it, I'm having it. Like, this is one of your calling. So this is something you're already wishing. Okay, this is something you really want. That's written for you in your destiny. You're actually taking action towards it. This is always there in your heart. Yeah, no matter what changes in your life, this wish has been there for you. There, it can be like a kind of lifestyle that you want to live, or this can be a kind of home life, a place, maybe a country that you want to live. There is this heart desire. It might have been there in your heart for a very long time. This is yours no matter what. Okay, and we have Simba here. Can you see him? He's been there today. He's not moving. He's very attracted to this light, and he was like playing like a toddler, so I had to scold him. Anyways, so let's get into your message. I'm gonna um, I'm gonna take the runes for you guys. So let's see, what is this wish fulfillment of yours that is written for you in your destiny? Oh my God, you are meant to make this wish of yours come true. You are the magician, you are the alchemist. I have to say that. Okay, wow. Oh my God, Barkhana rune. It's the Empress rune for me. Whenever I say Barkhana rune, it's about growth, it's about expansion. You are here to expand as a person, You're here to grow as a person. You're here to learn so much. And I feel like you have this persona where you are like, yes, life is a lesson. We have to learn. And no matter how much I learn, I have more to learn. You're in that energy, and that's a very beautiful energy, because yes, life is a learning lesson. We have to learn so much. You are someone who is like, yes, I am a lifelong student kind of vibe you have. But one thing is like, you're meant for growth, you're meant for expansion, you're meant for abundance as well, right? So for example, I'll give you, like, you are given a piece of land, right? And the soil is not fertile. Your energy is going to make that soil fertile. Whatever needs to be grown, right? That's the energy of yours. You are the Empress. You can make anything fertile. You're a very fertile person, I would say. If you want to have kids, if you don't have, yes, you will be having kids as well. That's written for you in your destiny, because this is a collective reading. The Empress energy, the Barkana rune can talk about our feminine energy. You are here to embrace your feminine energy. You're here to give as well as receive. You giving your time and energy is what is going to make you get anything you want, because your energy, your time is so precious. And I'm getting that also. Use your time in a more a good way. Like, don't waste your time on things that doesn't give you anything back. That should be very important for you, because you're a very generous person. Sometimes you just give your time away to people who don't deserve that. So you will be learning that as well, how to use your time wisely. Sometimes we just cannot give, we have to receive. That's a law. See, that is all something you will be learning, or maybe you have already learned. But one of your wishes is something that you've been growing at this time. You're waiting for this growth. You've been waiting patiently for this growth of this thing. This is like you have been working on this thing. This is something you've been working. You've been climbing the ladders. You've been really doing the hard work, and you want something. You're going to get it for sure. Okay. So this can be about your purpose, this can be about your calling as well. But yeah, there is something you've been really working towards, and this is always there in your heart. You're really working for it. I even feel like this is something you've been building from scratch. Yeah. It's like you got a dry land. You have already gotten a dry land. You're making the soil fertile, and things are going to grow, and you're waiting for it. Like, that's the energy. You are an Empress. You can make anything work, guys. You have this golden touch, like this Midas touch, they say. Wherever you are, you can make things beautiful. Maybe already you have made things beautiful in life of other people that you have touched. I really feel like You have this abundant energy within you. I feel like that. So one important thing you have to do is to take care of yourself. The more you take care of yourself, the more your energy will vibrate, and that will actually help the people around you. But if you are drained, if you're not taking care of yourself, um, it cannot happen. So you have to take care of yourself. So that's very important. You have to pour into your cup. You have to say no when you don't want to do things, right? That's very important. I feel like you are learning that. You're here to learn that, and you will be learning that. Okay, so I'm getting like a word freedom. You're here to be free. You're not here to be in a box. You're not here to be in a box. You're here to have that freedom, that growth. Yeah, you're here to express yourself. You're here. The most important thing about you is like the more you express, the more you thrive. Yeah, yes. The more you express, the more you thrive. Your energy, as I mentioned, your energy is so potent. It's so beautiful, and not everyone deserves it. So, yes, if you see yourself in situations where you're not receiving, but where you're giving, you will get drained, you will get exhausted, and you will not be able to give that energy out, your pure energy, right? So that's the reason why you have to take care of yourself. You have to create, you have to express yourself. That's when you thrive. Yes, it's very important for you guys. Express your sensuality. Dressing a way that really makes you feel good. Yeah, sometimes we just dress in ways where what other people expect, we dress like that, and that's when you lose your expression. So you go to, yeah, you go to embrace yourself that way by, yeah, expressing yourself. It's very important. That's what makes you feel good. As I mentioned, even if you are someone who is like in your 60s or 70s, maybe you want to wear certain different kinds of clothes, and maybe you have been restricting yourself from wearing those clothes. I would really say that wear something that makes you feel good. There might be clothes that you love to wear, but you're like, oh, what others will say, and you don't wear it. And here the message is like, you're here to fulfill that wish of yours as well. So get confident and wear whatever you want to wear. What makes you feel good in your body, mind, and spirit, wear that. Express yourself, the makeup, whatever it is, right? So because once you start pouring onto yourself, that's when the magic starts happening. Oh my God, that's what spirit is telling you. Yeah, keep pouring onto yourself, because once you start pouring, your energy levels are going to be so different, right? So again, I'll give you an example. Like, you get married, okay? You get married, and your husband is showing up, doing everything, and you're so happy, and you don't feel like you have to be in a box, right? You don't feel any restrictions from your spouse. So what you do is like you start creating things that you love, and when you do that, when you express yourself, when you're feeling free, you're pouring onto your cup, what will happen? Your husband will get so much benefit. um, yeah, they will be getting so much blessings. It's because you're happy. That's the thing about you. So even, yeah, again, it goes with your family as well. If you are pouring a lot of love and light, and you're giving a lot to yourself, your energy will be so high vibe that it's going to affect all the people around you. That's who you are. You can make any wish of yours come true. Oh my God, that's what I'm getting. Your energy. But if you are not being valued, respected, and if you're not pouring onto you, your energy will go low, and that's when you will not be able to create. That's when you will not be able to see the success that you want, and other people will also act in a certain way that you will not love, right? So it's very important to pour onto yourself, to do something for yourself, to express yourself, to trust yourself. Okay. Oh my God, like this is about your purpose. There is something that you really, really love. There is a calling within your heart. Like, this is mine, I will make it happen, I will reach there. This is my dream reality. Maybe there is this something in your heart that I'll become this kind of person. Maybe you guys, this group, look back like 5 years ago. Maybe you have already come a lot. You have already climbed a lot of stairs. And yes, you will be reaching where you want to reach. So hold on to that vision that you have. It's like you want to become a identity, right? Again, it's like, yes, there are a lot of wishes that you want to fulfill. This is more about like a person that you want to become. Like you want to become this free person who is expressing themselves. They have a certain kind of lifestyle. They're living their best life, and they have everything. Like maybe that's what you're dreaming, and that's all possible for you guys. Keep going, keep listening to your heart. Your emotions guide you, your intuition guide you. Trust it. Even when you don't see the result, trust that calling because everything will work out when you trust yourself. That intuitive nudge when you trust. Okay. So, like, yeah, sometimes things might feel slow. Yeah, maybe things really feel slow sometimes. The Saturn, maybe for some of you, Saturn is your ruling planet. The number 8 might be significant here for you guys. Maybe your birthday lands on um, 8th, 17th, 26th, it can be that as well. So maybe Saturn rules you. So yes, Saturn is a very slow moving planet. So yes, I feel like consistency is very important for you guys. And again, the soil also, when we plant something, that's the next day we will not see the growth. We have to show up. We have to keep our soil fertile. We have to nurture that thing, water it. That's when it grows, right? So yes, that's what I feel like. Oh my God, this group, you have the potential to bring so much success, so much abundance that your family line might have not seen that. You have that. But one thing is like you need to trust your own self, your own calling, and express yourself. Express yourself, fill your cup. That's what you need to do. If you're not doing that, start doing that. Yep, that's your key here. Okay, so let's see what else. Group number 1. Oh wow, January month. Oh, the start. We as I post, because I'm posting this on December, so we are starting new year. So new year looks good for you guys. Maybe 2026 is going to be your best year, group number 1. Maybe 2026 is the year where you are going to see many of your small wishes come true, because I feel like this is a very big wish of yours that is written for you. This is like this is the identity that you want to embody. This is kind of a person that you're seeing yourself, and like, yeah, you want to become that kind of person, and you will be becoming. I'm getting that vibe here. So January. Oh wow. Okay, then we have a woman. So you have the desk. Okay, pay attention to your work. And then we have control your anger, or you will be sorry. Then more tea leaves. We have fox. Oh my God, I really feel like maybe there is someone around you who will, raise your tempo, but you are like a fox. Flox. Sorry for that. You're like a fox. You're so clever. You know how to manage them. You don't have to get angry, right? You can just cleverly deal with them. So maybe in the month of January there will be someone who will be pushing your buttons, right? Maybe particularly a woman who will be pushing your buttons, and you will feel how hard it is to deal with them. But there might be a clever answer that will be given to you guys. So without getting angry, use your cleverness, and you will be able to tackle the situation in a very easy way. So if there is someone in your life right now causing you a lot of troubles, making you feel like you have to work really hard for them or something like that, there is a clever way out there that you will be utilizing, and then this problem will go away. Okay, so that's also there for you guys. Okay, so that's like in the month of January, maybe this person, you will be able to deal with this person in a very clever way, and then they are not going to cause any troubles for you guys. Okay, we have peace and harmony. You will be taken care of in difficult times, and time to act. Again, you're meant to be a lion. You're meant to be like a lion, a mixture of lion and a fox, who is courageous, who is very clever. I really feel like sometimes, you might have thought, I cannot do this, I cannot do this. All those things that you thought you cannot do, you will be able to do it in a very efficient, easy way. That's who you're becoming. Your life is going to be very easy. Because that's the persona you are going to embody. I feel like that. So if you want to be abundant, you are becoming that person. You're becoming an abundant person. You're thinking like an abundant person. So if you want to be a confident person, you're thinking like that, like how a confident person acts, how a clever person acts, like that's the energy. If you want to become peaceful, you're like how a peaceful person acts, how a calm person acts. That's the energy. So this is like that kind of vibe where you're uh, um embodying an identity that you want to be, right? That's what it is. This is, so yes, maybe you want to live a particular kind of life, and you will be living that kind of dream life of yours. Yes, but one small wish is like, if someone is like giving you hard time, you will be out of that situation. This person is not going to trouble. There is peace and harmony in that situation. Okay, so let's see what else is this wish fulfillment. Group number 1. Oh my God, Two of Cups. Yes, Queen of Swords. Okay, Two of Cups and Queen of Swords. You know, this is that energy where something, as I mentioned, your heart is desiring, you're going to have it. You're going to marry that thing. Okay, you're going to have that thing. So this can be a career, this can be your passion, this can be a person that you want to be in love with, or this can be kind of life that you're visioning for yourself. Maybe a lifestyle that you want for yourself. Yes, that's what it is. You will have that thing. You're here to have that. Or for some of you, you want to be more connected with the divine. You know, it can be that kind of a thing where you are walking hand in hand with divine. You're getting the messages, information from divine, and you're using it, right, in ways that is not only helping you but helping other people also. Yes, maybe you want to be of a greater service to this humanity, and yes, you will be. Again, this is about your energy. As I mentioned, Queen of Swords. Again, you know, Queen of Swords is someone who doesn't take any BS. She is someone who says no. Yeah. So again, you might be someone who has difficulty saying no. You are someone who tries to make everyone happy. You try to give a lot when you're not giving to yourself. And if you're in this energy where you're giving and not you're not getting anything, you will not be able to thrive. As I mentioned, the more you're pouring yourself, that's when you're able to give, because your energy will give already. Because the more you're happy, the more you're in this good energy, that energy is enough for other people. I hope this is making sense, right? Because you know, sometimes we just don't believe about energy, but energy is that because I have experienced that in my own life. When I started vibrating high, you know, I saw the shift in my environment. I saw the shift in my in people around me, how they act towards me, right? I saw the shift, right? So yes, even if you don't believe in that, that's true. That's true that our energy when it's in high vibe, it it's so magical, right? So I really feel like you will be understanding that. Maybe you've already understood. So this wish fulfillment is like you are desiring to become someone, like you have this vision, like you will live this kind of life. Maybe you just want a slow life, or you want like a peaceful life. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe that is what you will get. Maybe you want to become a boss, you will have that, whatever that is. But this is like very authentic as well. This is not something that feels fake and all. This is something like a calling of yours. This feels very authentic. Yeah. And I feel like that's where you have to work as well with this Queen of Swords. Sometimes, in order to make people feel good, you sometimes lie, right? You sometimes, you know, please people. That's where you have to work. I'm getting group number 1. You're not here to tolerate other people's anger. Other people's anger is something they have to manage. It's not something you have to tolerate. Many times we are told like that. Someone is angry at you, you made them angry. No, it's it's their emotion. We cannot make anyone angry. It's that something that they have to work on, because you have done the work. No one can make you angry now, right? If you are angry, you know how to process it. You know how to work it. You're not going to give that anger onto other people. So like that, it also go. No, you cannot make anyone angry. If they're angry, it's them. It's their emotion. You're learning that. You're learning that, yeah, it's there. That's something that they have to work on. It's not your problem. And in that case, you have to speak up, right? Maybe you don't speak up for yourself like that. I even feel like maybe one of your wishes is to speak the right things at the right time, right words at the right times. That is also going to happen with this Queen of Swords. Yeah, you are someone who can debate and win. You're becoming that kind of person. So definitely there is this wish that you will be um, yeah, you will be getting in this wish. This is something that you will make you very happy. Selenite crystal might be of significance for some of you. If you have a selenite crystal right now, or maybe you're planning to buy, go ahead and buy that. Something with selenite. Selenite. Yeah. Okay, I have more tarot cards. Let's see what else. Okay, wow, we have the, look again, we have this Nine of Swords and the Hanged Man. And look, this is like your mind. Okay, so maybe you are someone who stresses a lot. You used to stress a lot. You're already working on it. Maybe one of your goal is to become a very calm, confident, who believes in their own decisions, who have no problem saying no, right? Yeah, again, that's what it is. Maybe one of your wish is to calm your mind, to get rid of that over anxiety, that overthinking, right? And what you feel is good for you, you want to take action confidently. Sometimes you're worried about how other people will react to certain, oh, okay. Symbol left. Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah, so that symbol left, like I feel like one of the things that is living your life is your own fears, your own anxiety. I'm getting that kind of vibe here. Yes, Queen of Swords, she is not going to play those negative thoughts in her head. She is very conscious of her thoughts. She is not going to think those thoughts that she doesn't want to see in her life. No, she is very, very conscious of what thoughts she is going to entertain, what thoughts she will not entertain. So that's what I feel like. Yeah, maybe one of your goal is to have that calmness, that peacefulness, like wherever you're going, you're trusting that everything will be all right. Maybe you want to be in that energy where you're just trusting your intuition confidently. And I see that you becoming that. We have the Lion as well, like time to act. Instead of doubting, instead of trying to value everything, instead of thinking what will happen, what will not happen, you will be taking action based on your intuition. Maybe that's something you want. You just don't want to be in this wishy-washy energy. Sometimes you get stuck with your own overthinking and you have trouble taking action. If that is the case, I feel like that is something you will be letting go of here. So one of the things I really feel like, you want to be a very confident person. You want to be a confident person who speaks for themselves. Oh yeah, maybe you want to be that kind of person. And yes, that's definitely going to happen. Okay. That is one thing I'm seeing here. Very confident, courageous person you are. Maybe some of you might be of Leo sign as well here. Yeah, Leos might be there, I feel like. Yeah. Yes, again, so the worries, fears, you're letting go of it. What others think, you're letting go of it and expressing yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. And yes, whatever you're trying to climb, you will be climbing and you will be getting whatever you want. Okay, so let's see the final message here. Group number 1. Wow, look, letting go and abundance. Wow, this makes sense. When you let go of your fear, when you let go of that thoughts, that's when you invite more abundance. I really feel like you really care deeply for the people, sometimes that's what it is. And as I mentioned with behavior, if someone is acting a certain way, you feel like the pressure to make everything right, or why, again, it feels like sometimes you take responsibilities for certain things that is not even yours, because you feel like, oh, this person is angry at me right now, maybe I did something, so maybe I need to change, rather than making them feel like they are responsible for their own actions. Maybe you had felt that pressure and that you had carried that fear, worry, again, those doubts. And maybe you are someone who look at all perspectives, but sometimes other people also need to work on themselves, right? You are someone who is a work in progress. I see that you're not afraid to work on yourself. You yeah, but maybe sometimes you hold on to certain things too tightly. Sometimes these fears, right? These fears, this overthinking, that is what I feel like you will be letting go of. And as you let go of that, you are here to be an abundant person. As I mentioned, you once you let go of this persona, this fear, making everyone feel good around you, I feel like one of the things is, yeah, you want to make everyone feel good, but at the same time it's not your responsibilities. You need to detach from that, and the more you are detaching yourself from that, and you're embodying your own creativity, your own sensuality, you're expressing yourself confidently and letting go of what others think, letting go of your fears, that's when you're going to get all that abundance. So yes, you want to become that abundant person. You want to have that abundant life, right? You want to climb that ladder of success. You want to grow the things like beautifully. The barkana and this matches, because again barkana is about growth and there are so many flowers, right? So again, that's the energy here. Yeah, the more you let go, I did mention 8 number as well, right? 8 and the infinity 8. So yes, it's time to get out of that loop where you feel like you have to be in charge of every people's emotions. You need to make other people happy. No, it's not your work. The only work you need to do is to make yourself happy, fill up your cup, give the best to you and your energy. Yeah, your energy is so awesome when you do that, it will shift everything, right? So what you need to let go of, what fear you're carrying at this time. mm, do you feel like you need to please everyone? Do you feel like it's your responsibility to make everyone happy even if you're not happy? Do you feel like that? So you need to let go of all those things, and you need to embody that Queen of Swords, where you are like discerning a lot of things. Discernment is also important, right? So yeah, that is where you have to do a little bit of work. But yes, you are here to have that abundance that you're aiming for. Yeah, maybe you want to be that abundant self. Like there are certain desires and dreams that you might have not even shared with one person, right? Maybe there are the secret dreams that you have that you don't even feel like sharing it with anyone. Like even if this person is so close to you, you have not shared it with them. These dreams will be coming true here, okay? So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Group number 1, hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care. Number 2, this is the image you have been drawn to. If you have chosen intuitively, or if you have chosen using the last digit of your birth year, then the last digits for you are 1, 4 and 8. So this wish fulfillment is written for you in your destiny, and it's yours no matter what. Okay, so let's get into your message, group number 2. So I'm getting family vibes for some of you. Maybe all you want is a family, a happy family. You want to be with people who you love, right? You want people who have who understands you, right? And you and their wishes are same, and leading a meaningful life. Like family is very important to you guys. Maybe a safe home, a sacred space, maybe a home as well. Maybe you wish for a home that is yours and you can call it yours, right? Again, home can be many things. Home can be, yes, home, literal home, but home can also be the home you share with, right? The people, or again, it can be our own heart feeling good, happy. Yeah, what is home to you? So that's what I feel like. You long for that, and that's written for you guys. Maybe you want a companion. Yeah, that is written for you guys. Again, it feels like a safe home where no one is shouting. There's like this peace I'm getting, right? Or maybe you struggled to have a permanent home. Maybe when you were a child, there was like moving from one place to another, so you just longed for a one place where you can build something and be there, right? Something like that. A home, a safe heaven. I'm getting like a safe place. Yeah, And that's written for you guys. Amazing family, right? Amazing family. Even if it's not your blood family, certain people will become your family. The people you can connect deeply with, and they have the same desires as you, and both of them are coming together and doing things together. And there is this peace around. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe here. Okay, so let's see. Group number 2. Okay, so you have, there is nothing. You have an empty rune here. Yeah, oh my God. It feels like this is something that you really, really crave for. It's like it's something that is this void feeling, and you sometimes don't even know what this void feeling is, but you just want to fill up the empty spaces, and you filled up with the wrong things. But I feel like now you're going to fill up with the right things here. Sometimes, in life, I'll just give an example that I heard. So, for example, you're very hungry one day. I'm just getting an example. A person is very hungry one day, and they don't have anything in the fridge, right? And so someone comes and like, take my pizza, and if you're that hungry, you're going to take that pizza, right? But and another scenario where your house is amazing, you have you're a grocery, like your grocery shopping is done, your fridge is full, and then someone comes and offers you a pack of donuts. Are you going to take that donuts? No, you will be very discerning. Oh, maybe I don't want to eat that much sugar, so I'm not going to take that, right? That's the case here. Yeah, sometimes when we don't have nothing, we take the bare minimum. We feel like that's enough. But once we have worked on ourselves, and that's when we realize, right? I don't know, I don't need that. I don't need this, right? We will be very discerning. So I don't know. That's what I feel like. Maybe before you filled you filled your empty spaces like that, like because you didn't have that much, you didn't give it to yourself that much, you didn't give that love to yourself, you just filled up with the wrong people. But now I feel like this group is in this self love journey. You have been in this self love journey where you are filling those gap by yourself. The empty spaces, you're loving, you are filling it by yourself. You're not allowing anyone else to fill you. Before you might have felt like someone has to come and fill those things. Now you're filling it with yourself, with the self love journey. Hope this makes sense, right? You're filling up your own cup. So now you're going to only invite people who will really nourish that. So again, now look, for example, before your fridge was empty, you called in people, they gave you the pizza, they gave you the bare minimum, and it just made you feel more hungry, right? And then you got out of that situation. You're already out of that situation. I'm getting that example. Now you have filled up your fridge, and now you're very discerning. So what is happening is like you're very discerning, and you're only inviting people who will nourish you. So your fridge is full. They are going to fill your fridge more with, and right now they're not going to deplete you. They're not going to take things from you. Rather, they are just going to nourish you. So you're going to be in that space. Maybe that is the space you wanted. So you want a companion. Yeah, you don't want someone who's just going to drain what you have, right? So that's why you're going to be very discerning as well. I hope this made sense. From this rune, that's what I got, and I don't feel like taking any other runes. So let's move on to the next ones, the charms. So what is this? So yeah, it feels like this group is working on their confidence. Yeah, you're working on your own magic. You're unlocking your own magic. With the snowflake, you're understanding who you are as a person, you're understanding your own uniqueness, and you're also understanding like there are people who are not that great for me, right? There are people who are not ready to be part of my journey, and that's okay, and I'm just going to wait. Maybe you're becoming very patient as well, and this is all leading to you get what you want. Again, the empty spaces, you're not filling because you feel like it's empty, you're just filling it with the right pieces. And you're going to leave it empty till the right thing comes. You're not just going to fit in with the wrong pieces. I really feel like that. And the right pieces are going to come. That's what it is. So, yes, I look, we have the scissor and this infinity sign. So, yes, this group, one of the things you were doing before was like filling things filling things, because it had space, like the empty spaces, you felt empty within yourself, and you kind of filled it with the wrong things. It can be addiction as well, it can be smoking, it can be yeah, certain drugs, I don't know, maybe you have been filling those empty spaces with those things. But now what I'm seeing, like, you're breaking free from that. So this group is doing an amazing work on themselves, I see. So I don't know, for this group it feels like your childhood was not stable, so that's the reason why you always wanted that stability within yourself, and no matter how hard you try to find it outside of you, you were not able to find it, because you were inviting the wrong things, and you were yeah, it feels like a furniture that is not meant to fit in a space, you're fitting it, and it's not going to do the work for you. There will be something wrong with it, right? So that's the thing. So what you understood is, like, you have to do that deep healing work on yourself so you can invite the right pieces. If you don't do the deep healing work within yourself, you will always invite the wrong things. So I really feel like this group has been doing some intense work on themselves. You have been working on yourself, you have been doing this self healing, you have been in this healing journey of yours. I'm feeling that. So maybe 2025, yeah, there has been a lot of revelations about yourself, about your patterns, about your limitations, right? About the cycles that you were in. Maybe you felt like the same things happen, and then you've been looking like, yes, the same outcome, because I'm not changing, I'm doing the same things in different ways, right? I'm doing the same things in different ways, and you're recognizing those patterns of yours, and you're freeing yourself from that. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like you're embracing your own uniqueness now. You're being proud of who you are, loving yourself. Yes, again, it's like you are working with your divine feminine energy. You're understanding. And look, angels are with you here. You're not alone though. Like, again, you're finding that brightness that is within you, right? And we can only find that brightness when we dwell into a dark side and understand. Yeah, sometimes we're too much into the dark side. It's like you're dwelling into the dark side of yours and understanding what this is, and you're like releasing that thing, you're working on it, you're like working with your shadow side, I would say. And you have been doing you have been in this work. Yeah. And yeah, you are figuring out a lot of things already. I feel like that you're figuring out things about yourself, you're figuring things about that stability that you wanted and you never got. It's deep, and you're understanding it, so you're releasing a lot of stuff. You have been releasing a lot of stuff here. Yeah, childhood issues, yeah, maybe a lot you have been healing. Maybe you've been speaking out, you might have been speaking out the traumas you have gone through. Maybe you have finally reached for help, like, I need help on this thing, please help me, guide me, right? You might have reached for help, and now you're learning so much, you're applying that, you're getting to learn more about yourself, I feel like that. And now you're not filling things with the wrong things, you're waiting for the right things, you're learning patience. Yeah, you're learning patience, I feel like that. You're learning that how courageous you are, and you're like, yeah, I can do that, like, I don't need something outside of me to make me feel good. It can come from within, right? Like, that's the thing. So this group is, oh my god, you've gone through a lot, yet you are not becoming a victim to that. You're getting out of that victim mode as well. Like, yeah, you're taking accountability for yourself in a way. Like, a lot of things happen, but if you're understanding, if I play the victim card, I will keep on playing the victim card, and it will not lead me anywhere. So I need to come out of that. I need to take that accountability, that responsibility, and you are doing that. You're doing that. You're becoming your own luck, right? Yes, that's the thing. That's your transformation. This is an amazing transformation where you're embracing yourself, you're loving yourself, you're becoming very strong. You're not afraid to see your own parts that sometimes we are so afraid to see, right? Sometimes we are afraid to see our own parts, and you're seeing that, and you're letting go of those obsessions or those addictions. Yes, maybe you wanted to get rid of some addictions. Yes, you will be getting rid of that. Yeah, you're embracing yourself, I would say. That's what I'm getting. Okay, well, that's lovely. So let's see what else here. Group number 2. Good news. Oh my god, the good news that you want to hear, you will be hearing. Maybe this is the good news about your health that you want to hear, and you will be hearing. Maybe this is a good news from a person that you want to hear. Yes, you will be hearing something that you really want to hear. Oh wow, look, I feel like first, we have to honor ourselves. That's when the honor from outside comes. So I really feel like you have been in this journey of, rewiring your mindset, changing your mindset, getting rid of that old roots that was draining you, that was making you rotten, right? You're taking that out, and now you are like, the bad roots are gone. Now you are like blossoming in a beautiful way. I see that. A lot of habits, a lot of patterns, a lot of victim mindset. I'm getting that victim mindset you're taking out. The roots, you're taking it out, and you're like taking accountability, taking responsibility for the things. And yes, you are wearing the crown. You are owning yourself. You're loving yourself. And that's when the love and respect comes from outside, right? Again, this example will go like you are filling your fridge and you're very discerning, and that's when you have everything, when people show up, you know what you want, right? And that's when you're going to take the offer. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Okay. Oh my god, announcement, love. Oh, falling in love, temporary situation, love. And yeah, again, if you had issues with like love relationships, maybe you felt like you are always um, you know a temporary person. You might have felt you always wanted to become a forever person. Yes, you will be becoming a forever person. The temporary thing is also going to go. So one of the things, like, you want stability. This group wants stability. Yeah, health stability, maybe financial stability, love stability, relationship. Yeah, whatever it is. Maybe you have been in a situationship all the time, in a situationship. Yeah, where you get the promise but no one is fulfilling it. They're just giving the bare minimum and you're just taking the bare minimum. Now you have worked on yourself. Now you're not just going to accept the bare minimum, because you know your value, and that's when the right people come. Yeah, because now you're just not filling your spaces, empty spaces, because you feel like it needs to be filled. You're like, let it be empty for a while, and when the right thing comes, then only I'm going to fill it, because I know I'm worthy for good things. So I'm going to only fill the empty spaces with the right things. This is just metaphoric. Yeah, I hope this is making sense. So yes, there is an announcement, good news in the area of your love. What do you love to do? Maybe this is about a person, maybe this is about your career, maybe this is about a home that you want. What do you love? That is in that area you're getting that respect, honor. Okay, in a relationship, maybe you're getting that respect, honor that you never got. Yeah, the person who you again, respect is so important. Maybe sometimes you were not respected, but now you will be respected for who you are, for your energy, for your vibe, for you, only because you're you. That's why you're not being told to change or become someone else. You are you, and you've been appreciated, you've been loved. So that's what it is. You're finding the right pieces now. Oh my god, that's what it is. So yes, for some of you, getting into love, again, it can be like you falling in love, you're meeting the right person, you're getting married, having kids. From those temporariness, what was always temporary is going to become permanent. This can be also, right, you might have tried to get rid of your addictions. It was always temporary, it was never permanent. Finally it's going to be permanent. Yeah, like that's the energy here. Okay, so let's move on to the cards. For some of you, you will be announcing a good news. This is you announcing a good news, like you have the stable home, or maybe stable relationship, or maybe stable position. You are going to be in tune with your intuition more and more, and as well, this is an amazing transformation. You're moving towards the sun, guys. No more darkness. You have seen so much of darkness in your life, but it has made you so strong, right? So let's see what else here. Group number 2. We have the 7 of Wands, and yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this, like, again, right now you are in this journey. I feel like this is the current energy where you're protecting your space. You're not allowing anyone to come into your space, like maybe before you allowed. As I mentioned, you made space for the wrong things. Yeah, you try to fit in the wrong people, but no, now you're filling all those gaps by yourself, and you're only inviting the people who are worth your time, right? Your energy. That's what I'm getting here. I really feel like you have been in the spiritual journey as well for a while. For some of you, whatever the journey you have been in this energy where you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your peace, and you're working on yourself. It's all paying off. Yes, it has been a slow journey. It took its time, but it was needed. It was needed. Yeah, it was very much needed as well. But you have grown. You have grown as a person. Now you're a very amazing planner. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is someone who is not going to take the bare minimum. He is not. He is actually accountable as well. He's very responsible. He's going to take, if he does something wrong, he's going to take accountability to that as well. Yeah, he's someone people can rely on. And maybe you had to rely on yourself. You had to learn to rely on yourself. You had to trust yourself as well. So yes, that is all what I'm getting here, this energy. Yeah, so again, a beautiful space, like it means like stability, something to do with stability. Yeah, you're learning patience as well. I even feel like you're going to stick to things for a while and take action and wait it to work, right? Rather than just moving from one thing to another. Okay. Group number 2, what else? Look, the 4 of Cups, look, yes. It's like they have 4 pots of biryani and they're waiting. They're waiting for the right people. They're not just going to serve to anyone. They're going to take their time because they know the people who deserve it, they will come and they will appreciate. But there are certain people who will come for themselves and just take what you have and offer nothing. So you're just going to wait. That's what I'm getting here with this 4 of Cups. You're ready to wait. Again, your fridge is full. That's the energy. You are working on yourself. You're on this self-healing journey. You've been working, but you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your peace. You're not just going to offer, yeah, I'm ready now for a relationship. Yes, you might be ready for a relationship, but you're not offering to anyone, right? You're not offering your space, your time, your energy to anyone. You're like, yeah, contemplating. You're taking your time, and that's okay. You're going slow with it. It's okay because you want the stability. You want the security, right? And that's what I'm getting here. You want the peace. The sabr, yeah. One thing you're definitely learning is patience. I feel like that. And yeah, you're learning to be very patient. I feel like that. Maybe some of you really wish that you need to be patient. You need to, maybe you're someone who don't give enough time to certain things. You just go from one thing to another. Maybe you want to give that time. You are giving that time. You're going slow with it, and it's actually going to heal you more. I feel like that. Look again, the Daughter of Coins. She's ready to water this garden of hers until it grows, right? She's not going to let go it in the middle because it's not growing. She's going to do the necessary things that needs to be done. Sometimes all she need to do is to wait. Sometimes waiting is also important, right? Again, it feels like, yeah, now your fridge is full. Now all you need to do is to wait. You're not going to put the wrong items on your fridge, right? So that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, you're waiting, and you're going to, like, again, this wait will be soon over. You will get that good news here. So yes, whatever it is you're waiting for, and you have been in this journey of self-love, healing, and yeah, you are here to have a peaceful, calm, stable life. So yeah, keep on watering what you want. This is nice, right? That's energy is nice. Your angels are with you, guiding you. We have the angels here as well. Archangel Michael is protecting you. So yeah, we have angel here as well in the charm. Yes, you have become so strong. Yes. Sabr ka phal meetha hota hai. It's like in the patience, the results of your patient will be sweet. So yeah, it will be. So let's see the final message here. Group number 2. We have betrayal. This is what you're healing. You have gone through betrayals. Oh my God, that's what it is. Yeah, again, when we are betrayed, when we are going through betrayal, it's very easy to get into the victim mindset as well, right? But the victim mindset can keep us there. If we are in the victim mindset, we can share the stories and we can be there. We cannot heal from it. You are healing from those betrayal, those pain. These three of swords energy, you're healing, you're pouring onto yourself that self-love, and now you're going to find that stability within yourself. Your heart is going to be stable. You're going to open your heart to the right thing, to the right right individuals, right? Yeah, that's what I feel like. This is what you're letting go of. The no more betrayals, because you're not betraying yourself anymore as well. So we have number 222. Your angel stands close. That's one of your gift. Okay, one of your gift. Yeah, one of your gift from your angels is like they are near you. They are supporting you in every way. They have your back. Okay. So that's all I have for you guys. Group number 2. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Group number 3, this is the image you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using the last digit of your birth year, then the last digits for you are 0, 3, 6 and 7. So let's get into your message. This wish fulfillment of yours is written for you in your destiny. So let's see what it is that is yours no matter what. This is written for you, okay? I'm getting like you always wanted to be a very free soul. Yeah, you don't want it to be controlled by anyone, right? You didn't want to work for anyone or something like that. You wanted to be your own boss. You wanted to do things your own way, right? I even feel like when you do things your own way, you are going to get out of your comfort zone in ways that you didn't even expect. So you are here to get out of your comfort zone in ways that you didn't even expect, right? I'm getting the word freedom. You are here to do things your own way, and get amazing results here. So yeah, if you are someone who wants to work for yourself, if you are someone who wants to be the boss of your own life, yes, you are going to do that. But yeah, you will have to get out of your comfort zone. I see that you doing that as well. I feel like you are here to gain that confidence. You are here to understand how much limitless you are, and that you can make anything possible. Yeah, you can make anything possible. You will be getting there. I'm getting that. Okay, so let's start with the runes here. Group number 3. I'm being shown a snake as well. Maybe snakes mean something to you. Right now, you're in the process of shedding that old limited ideas, those beliefs. Yeah, you're shedding a lot at this time, and you're freeing yourself from something that has actually kept you in a box, right? And we have the rune here. This is the rune of joy. This is the rune of pleasure. This is the Unyo rune, right? And whenever I see this rune, it reminds me of the law of attraction, and what we think all day, every day, that is what we get, right? And I was seeing snake, and I'm getting this Oberosis energy here, where what we are feeding ourselves every day, that's what we see. So I really feel like right now you have made certain shift already, and you are feeding yourself with those good thoughts. You're feeling like you are in control of your own life, right? Sometimes we don't feel like that. Sometimes we feel like someone else is controlling us, something outside of us is controlling. But you have taken your power back. Even if you are realizing it or not, you have already taken your power back from the things that you felt like controlled you. It's not controlling you anymore. So yeah, you're free from it. You are here to be a free individual. You're a free spirited person. Maybe free, yeah, this freedom is what is so important to you, and that's what you will be having. Freedom to do anything, to live anywhere, right? Sometimes those limitations stop us, right? I feel like what you are releasing right now is those limitations. You have so much more to give. You have again, you have certain talents and gifts that you have not even opened up to. You will be opening up to. Yeah, there is so much to look forward. There is a lot of joy, a lot of pleasure. You're here to have that joy, fun. You're here to live a life of adventure. You're here to travel a lot as well. I see that maybe traveling is something that you love. Yeah, you're meant to travel. You're here to go to places. Maybe right now you're not even dreaming of. You will be going to those kinds of places. Yeah, you are here to be free. And law of attraction, yes, law of attraction. Whatever you are thinking all day, every day, you're going to have it. Yes, you are a powerful magician. Yes. So let's see what else here. Group number 3. You look, there is you are not going to walk like a headless chicken anymore. So if you look at the stall, it doesn't have a face, right? Sometimes in life we'll walk like that. We'll listen to other people. We feel like something outside of us is controlling us. You might have walked like that, feeling like that, like life is controlling me. I'm not in control of my own life. Life is controlling me. I'm not in control of my emotions, the emotions are controlling me. No, you are not here to live like that. You're here to be in control of your reality. You're that, and you will be that. Look, with the magic wand, you are going to open up to the mysteries of the universe. I feel like that. It feels like there is so much untapped potential. You're going to tap into those potential. You're going to understand so much about yourself. There is going to be a realization happening. I'm even getting like in the near future you might have this tower moment in a way like a spiritual awakening, where you're going to awaken to your own gifts and talents that you didn't utilize because you didn't feel like you're good enough, because you didn't feel like that you are in control of your own reality. But that's completely changing here. Look, this group, I'm getting like maybe you felt like your boss is controlling you, or your life is controlling you, or that economy is controlling you. Maybe you have felt like that too. You're like, yes, that doesn't mean anything because I am in control of my reality. Yes, for other people their boss might be controlling. For me it's not my reality. That's the energy, right, where you are choosing that, and that's what your mindset is. And once a mindset is that, you're going to see that in your reality. So you are like, I want to have that freedom. Even if I'm working 9 to 5 job, I will have that freedom. Yes, other people don't have, it's not my problem, I have it. Like that is the energy, because I cannot change their thoughts, it's mine. So yes, for example, I will give you an example is like, yes, it's a rush season and there are no hotels, everything is booked, but I am going to get that hotel room and I will have the place to stay when I travel. Yes, exactly, you will have the place to stay when you travel. Like that's what it is here. You are kind of unlocking so much you're unlocking the mysteries of the universe in a way. You're understanding it and you're applying it and you're getting the results. Like that's the energy here, and you can make any wish of yours come true. So again, it's like you're opening up to your own feminine energy here. Even if you're a male, you're opening up to your own emotions, understanding like how our emotions kind of sometimes stop us from doing the things that we want to do. Sometimes it stops us. You are not allowing that anymore. You're actually using your feminine energy to your advantage in a way. I feel like that. You're using your emotions in a way that benefits you. You're becoming masters in that, and you're tapping into your untapped potential. And I even feel like you're not afraid to get out of your comfort zone. You're not afraid to take a leap of faith. You're not afraid to take risk as well. Sometimes we need to be bold, right? And you're becoming bold and you're taking risk, and that's the reason why you're getting whatever you want. This group is going to get whatever they want, because they know. I feel like even if you don't know the laws now, you will be knowing it. You will be learning about it more and more and more. You're going to unlock so much, the depths of who you are, how you're here to live, and you're going to have an amazing life as well. Yeah, you are not going to be controlled by anyone. You are not going to be the puppets of anyone. You are going to be the controller. The remote will be in your hands now. It's not going to be in other people's hand. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Group number 3. What else here? You have the bull and the tulip. Okay, I'll take more. We have more tea leaves. So let's see. Okay, cool. Get back to the basics. Then we have in need of help and assistance and guidance. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, and then great passion. Again, that's the thing here. You're not afraid to get back to the basics. You're not afraid to do the work. You're not afraid of hard work as well. I feel like that. You're someone who's ready to do the hard work. But yes, you are sometimes a little bit like, oh, if I believe in it, I will give it my best. If I don't believe in it, I'm not going to give my attention and energy as well. So maybe you're that person as well. If you believe something will work, you're going to give your best as well. I see that you are that person. You're very strong. You don't get yeah, again, this is the person you're becoming. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. With this bull, this is the person you're becoming. Maybe before, if someone criticized you for something, you used to stop doing it, but now you are not going to stop doing it, because you know that when you need the help will come, and you're not even afraid to do the work. You're not even afraid to get back to the basics. You're like, yes, I want this thing and I'm having it, because I know that I will go get the help when I need. Yeah, again, it can be with your passions, with your gifts. Yeah, maybe before, when you tried to do something, someone said something and it took a toll on you and you stopped doing it. But now you have changed. You have evolved in a way. Now you know your own power. You know your own gifts in a way, right? You're tapping into your untapped potential, and now no one can back you down from your own goals. If someone says this is not possible, you're like, yeah, it's not possible for you, but it's possible for me, and you will just walk away. Like that's the energy. You're not going to take anyone else words seriously. At the same time, you're not delusional as well. I would say that you're very, very much aware of a lot of things. Yes, because sometimes universe can support us, help us, but the work we have to do. You know that. But at the same time, you know that it's okay to dream big. If we dream big, that's only where we will get what we want. If you look at this image, this is the person, they're ready. Look, they're at the edge of the cliff. They're ready, but they're like so happy. They know that the whole universe will conspire to them if they're ready to give their best, right? That's the energy. Yeah, so you're not going to back down now. You're confident in yourself. You're not going to become any puppets to anyone. You have that good self concept. Like, I want it, I can make it happen. So yeah, even if it takes me a little bit of trials, I know I'll make it happen. So you are going to keep that passion in you alive, and you're going to keep pushing your own buttons. I feel like that. Yeah, you're that one person who will keep pushing your own buttons. You will keep like, yes, I have to get out of this comfort zone. Yeah, for a while this was good. Now this has become my comfort zone. I'm going to get out of my comfort zone and try new things. That's the thing. You can make your biggest, wildest dreams, desires come true, guys. That's what I feel like here. That's what it is. Okay, so let's see. 12-12 portal might be significant for you guys. Maybe there is some sort of activation happening with this 12-12 portal for you guys, because I saw 12-12. I'm getting reminder of that. Your 12 chakras, the 12 chakras are balancing and all. I'm getting like that kind of vibe. After 12-12 activation, there is so much more you will be realizing. You will be realizing how much you have not utilized your own gifts and talents. I see that you will be changing a lot of things in your life. Yes. Okay, so let's see group number 3. Oh, we have 6 of Cups. Oh my God. When we are a child, we have a lot of crazy dreams, desires, right? And sometimes when we are a child, we are so naive that we share certain dreams and desires with our parents. And if the parents are in a box, if they are limited, they will say, like, it's not possible. Maybe something like that happened to you. Maybe you shared a crazy dream of yours to your parents, and if your parent is like limited, they might have said it's never possible, it cannot happen, and you might have taken that seriously. Now you're like, yeah, that's not true. I dreamed about this thing when I was a child, because it was possible for me. Yes, for my parents it might not be possible, but for me it is possible. So I really feel like maybe there is a childhood wish of yours that you will be making it come true with the 6 of Cups. Maybe you might have that crazy idea when you were a child. Maybe you want to do something when you were a child. Yes, you will be following that as well. Yeah, okay. One of your good qualities, guys, when you are like, yeah, this is what I want, and you're ready to push your buttons, you're going to give your full. You don't back down. You don't back down. With this Page of Swords, that's what I was getting here. You will deep dive, you will give your best, you will give your time to that thing. But at the same time, right now, with this Queen of Cups, I'm saying like maybe before also you used to work really hard. You were not afraid of hard work. If you want to give your best, you're going to give your best. But before, maybe sometimes you just put a lot of worries as well. Maybe with worries also sometimes we do hard work. But this time the change is like you will not be worrying. Rather, you will be working based on your intuition. You will be working based on your heart, not with worries. So there is this energy where you will not be overworking, but at the same time you will not be underworking. You will be working in balance here. There is a lot of doors of abundance that is opening for you guys as you're unlocking the doors of abundance within you. The potential, this group has so much more potential. There is so much more to discover. It's like hidden treasures within you. There are hidden gifts and talents within you that you have not opened up. You will be opening up to that. There is this great passion in you that maybe you're already a passionate person. You're already someone who doesn't give up. But there is more, guys. There is more that you have not unlocked about yourself. There is something from your past, maybe in your childhood you dreamed of it when you were a childhood. Maybe you have forgotten about it because someone told that it's not possible. You might have even forgotten about it, but you will be taking action on it. Yes, I really feel like this group is going to make their crazy dreams come true. Yeah, no one believed in them in those things. Like you are going to make the impossible possible. I'm getting that vibe from you guys. One thing is like you're powerful manifestors. You can manifest anything that you want. If you believe in it, if you set your mind to, you can make anything come true here. Doors of abundance with this Ace of Pentacles, maybe new way of doing things. You will be trying new things, and maybe there is something that you will be doing that is so different that is going to give you a lot of abundance. So again, you're ready to come out of your comfort zone. Maybe that is what one thing that was actually stopping you is like sometimes you are afraid to get out of your comfort zone. I feel like you will be working on it and you will come out of your comfort zone. The keys are there. All you need to do is to trust. Yeah, I really feel like that. You will. Or if not, this is an advice for you guys to get out of your comfort zone, because there is so much more for you to explore. There is so much gifts and talents that you have not fully utilized. You have not utilized your potential to the extent. You will be. I feel like that. Yes, there is so much goodness. There is also support here for you guys. You're not alone in this. There is amazing support of your family, of the people you love when you do this thing, right? There is something is going to blossom here. But again, I feel like there is some sort of understanding that will come. Okay. I feel like this group, if you're not that spiritual person, you're becoming very spiritual. The things that you didn't believe in before, you will be believing in it. And you are going to unlock the mysteries of the universe and you're going to believe in it. You're going to deep dive into it. And that's why you will be applying it. And you're so good at it. That's the reason why you're going to make the impossible possible here. Oh God, that's what I'm getting here. We have the Five of Cups energy. Yes, you are not going to be in this energy anymore. I'm getting that. You're coming out of this Five of Cups energy here. The past disappointments, the hopelessness, you will not be in this energy anymore, because once we recognize everything is inside, all we need to do is work on inside. Nothing outside controls us. Once we understand that deeply, you're going to understand it so deeply that you will never be in this Five of Cups energy. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, this is like new life altogether with this Judgment here, right? This is like the mummy, they're coming out of that that coffin, right? Again, this is your rebirth here, seeing life in a different way, seeing the magic of the universe, the miracles of the universe. I feel like you will be so interested in nature. If you're not that person who is interested in nature, you will be so interested in nature. You will be seeing the signs and synchronicities of the universe that you have not seen before. Like you might not have lived like this before. You have not lived like this deeply. Now you're going to live like that. I'm getting that. And you're going to listen to the song of your soul. And that's the reason once you start listening to the song of the soul, that's when you understand nothing outside of you can control you. Everything is inside, right? Everything is inside. And once we are focused on the inside, and once we believe in ourselves, and once we connect to the universal energy, we can make anything possible. Yeah, that's when we are not the puppets of something outside of us. We are not. We are the controllers. We have the remote. We are the one who is controlling everything. You're getting there. That's your rebirth here. So for some of you, this is kind of spiritual awakening as well. You're understanding a lot of things. You're seeing things from a different side here. Yeah, you're connecting more and more to yourself. Two of cups, oh my god, like very beautiful harmonious life. Again, longevity I'm getting, like living a blessed long life where you're with your partner having that happiness, because these people, they're old, kind of old, right? And they're together, they're enjoying a hot cup of meal, hot plate of meal or hot soup, whatever it is, right? You can see there. And then they are in the swing. Even though he's a grandfather, it looks like a grandfather who's kissing his wife. The wife is so happy. Again, there is this energy where two people are together and they are leading a very happy long life, happy long life with everything. They're in the backyard. It feels like a good home. Yeah. So yes, that's what it is. Maybe you thought that old age is going to be hard. Maybe you thought that, maybe your concept was like that. Old age is going to be hard. It's not going to be beautiful. There will be only pain. We have to we'll have to go to doctors all the time. There will be problems. But now you have changed the concept. You're like, no, even if it's like old age, I can live health in a healthy way. Why I should suffer when I'm in old age? Like, that's the energy, right? Even if I'm living a long life, I'm going to live it in a beautiful way, in a healthy way, in a meaningful way, with meaningful connections, right? Again, there is this hopelessness to very hopeful, right? Because you are understanding that you are the controller of your reality. You get to have a choice, right? You can choose. Sometimes when we put ourselves in other people's limitation, when we look at other people, they are suffering, and we focus on that, and that's when we start thinking like that. Many times, right, we do that. We have that concept, like old people mean suffering. Old people always suffer. They have health issues, blah blah blah. Why we think like that? Focus on, there are a lot of people who, even though they are old, they have a meaningful life. They are healthy. Recently I saw a video of a woman, like she's 1 or 2 years old, and she has dressed up so beautifully. She's looking elegant, ethereal in a way. She's so beautiful and she's happy. Even though she's 1 or 2 years old, she is leading a meaningful life, right? Many times it's like that. But when we get into this suffering and we focus on that, that's when we create that reality for ourselves. So I see that you are taking step back from that. You're very aware of a lot of things now, deeply, and that's what your rebirth is about. Oh god. So yeah, maybe you want to live a healthy, meaningful life. That's what is possible for you guys. Okay, so let's see the final message. So you have the home. Wow, home. I really feel like if you're wishing for an amazing health for yourself, well-being for yourself, yes, you're going to have that. Maybe if you want to live an amazing long life, yeah, that's what it is. Healthy, you want to live in a healthy way. Yes, that's going to happen here. Again, this is like the self-realization, realizing your own potential in ways you have not realized before. And you will be pushing your own buttons to get out of your own comfort zone and do the things that you didn't try before. Do new things, challenging yourself and overcoming those challenges. Yeah, this is who you are. So yes, you are definitely working on your own home. That is your own self. Giving that love. This is the inner. That's what I was talking. It's the internal, not the external. You're changing your focus from the external to the internal here. That's what I feel like. Yeah, that's the message for you guys. Group number 3. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.